We have not missed Hawaiian. Sorry about that. What's up, James, Christopher, Tim? I apologize. I did warn you. It just does not like bright sunny skies right on top of it. I need it in like an ice chest or something. So, but Hawaiian should be up next as this Gulf Stream takes off. And, well, thank you, Dame. Thank you for your patience and understanding, Tim. I appreciate that. There's Hawaiian. We did not miss it. Time to sound the heavy alert. Now you can see why I like the fall and winter so much. So I'll have to sit here Indian style until KLM, but you know, you just gotta persevere. So thank you everybody for your patience and understanding. Yeah. Good thing I ordered that laptop cover. Hopefully that'll do the trick. Reinhard Neer, how's it going? Thanks everybody for liking and subscribing. We're almost to 9,700 subscribers, 13 away. So if you haven't subscribed yet, sure appreciate it. Welcome to San Diego. I think it was the encoder again, although I didn't see any signal of it. I was trying to ice down the computer as best I could, but we can only do so much. But we move on and we move forward as best we can. So next San Diego's will be a night stream. What? Fry is giving away 92,000 pints of free ice cream with digital coupon? That's wild. That is wild stuff. What's up, Matthew Chesterton? Thanks for coming back. Sorry about that. I knew it was a possibility. We warned about it. I need like a police Panasonic Tough book. But yeah, we'll be doing a night stream when we're in San Diego. Oh, it's all Kroger stores? Right on. Right on, right on. Charles Bass, how's it going? Good morning. Construction is good, Charles. They actually opened up for the 5 parking garage levels, so they only have one more to open up, and looks like they're on time and on target for a September opening. Hey, Jacob loves hockey. How's Robbie? Great to see you, Robbie. Robbie, remind me how old you are? Darian Marks. It sounds like it includes all Kroger affiliated stores, Darian Marks. So Definitely unlike the possibility. Oh, nice, Robbie. 25 years old. Cool, cool. We did catch the Hawaiian, by the way, taking off. '26 in September. Awesome, Robbie. Welcome back, Benjamin. Yeah, it shouldn't be so long. Although yesterday, Charles, we had a long taxi due to another issue. The fact that there was fog this morning, or yesterday morning, so there was a ground stop in San Diego. Technology happened. Feather Jensen, I think the sun attacked my computer. Oh yeah, that's true. It's much closer to Palomar. Yep, closer to Oceanside, much closer. Right up I-5. Travel with York and Paula. Hi from Tulsa. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Giddy up. You know, Benjamin, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go to the Apple store and ask them, what's going on, man? I paid a lot of money for this silicon computer, and it is a poo-poo. Could be OBS, but such is life. We just move on. Life goes on. There goes American A321. Tom Overhead Spotter's been a member, oh my gosh, for 16 months. Tom, thanks so much for your support. Louie, how are you? No. Buyukacha, I'd like to do it all at once, but we can combine them. We can do that. So next week's stream is going to be in the afternoon and evening. Yeah, big fans do require a thicker body. It's true. It is true. Yeah, I don't know what that Southwest is doing down there, Matthew. I am not at liberty to know. But we're back. Remember, we are never defeated. We may be delayed, but never defeated. Louie's been a member for 20 months. Louie, amazing. Thanks so much for your support. And greetings from Utrecht, the Netherlands. Just remember, when you get knocked down, you get back right up. Words from, I think, Rocky or something. Oh, really? Feather? That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. I did not know that. Mattman, thanks so much for gifting a membership. Congratulations to JJ Steven. Robert Brunn, how are you? Thanks, Mattman, for posting about caps, t-shirts, and stickers. Thank you, Mattman, for that gift. Very kind of you. At least it's not raining. Although, I must admit, that is tempting to request. Last time I saw rain was 2 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. So yeah, most definitely the stream next week will be in the afternoon and evening. Or like early morning. Like early. Or maybe it'll be cooler next week. And there'll be cloud cover. We'll probably eventually have some jackets, Robbie, but right now just t-shirts. Benjamin says, we're running a track meet tonight and we're hoping it doesn't rain. Yeah, that would be tough if there's a track meet. Nifty 5050, I just came across the stream. I love the view of the runway, lots of activity. Do you stream 24/7? No, I don't. That would be fun. But that would also make me really tired because I actually like hosting the show and talking to people and entertaining, so. But that would be nice. Tom says we're supposed to get some severe weather in Kansas. Stay safe. Weather alert, Tom. I am physically up here in the garage, top level. So I'm just dreaming, like I said, about November and October when it's cool and cloudy. Okay, Robbie, I'll remember that. United 737-800 going to Houston there. So apologies for the technical snafu. They happen from time to time. I need like a bed cover. That would help. Kansas barbecue. Saw some funnel clouds, but no tornadoes. Man, Matthew Chesterton, you're a baller. You mean serious business. That's awesome. Well, Nifty 50, awesome. We love meeting new people and new subscribers. Want to make them feel welcome, so thank you. We'll be here most likely Monday or maybe Sunday night, since the night seems to like us as opposed to the sunny mornings. Oh, October can be the hottest month with Santa Ana winds. Okay, November it is, Robert. November and December. There comes the coaster. Well, at least the sun will be setting earlier, Robert. Next arrival is a NetJet 680 Latitude. They get a lot of private jets here in San Diego. After that, it'll be Alaska 4433 from Tampa. Then it is American 2796 from Charlotte. Then Delta 2121 from 2121 and A321 from Minneapolis. Ooh, from good old Spirit of St. Louis Airport. Yeah, train coming for sure. So I think we've made the executive decision to do afternoon and night streams. So I hope you can stay up late. I hope I can stay up late. Unless I can find some shade at one of the lower levels. There's Alaska on the 800. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Challenger next to take off. VistaJet. Opelika in Florida. Oh, that's a cross-country journey. That's a long flight, Benjamin. I am eating almonds, Daring Marks. nature's protein, right? Or whatever they call it. Oh, here comes our next arrival. Charlotte, American, A321. Then Delta will be next from Minneapolis. Japan Airlines should be arriving here in about a half hour. And then KLM should be here in about 75 minutes. So welcome in, everybody. Sorry for the technical snafu. Sometimes it happens, but we move on. We move forward. I know, conga line to empty. You're right, Matthew. No fog makes a big difference. Bob, how's it going from Brighton, UK? Camilla the plane lover. Delta's on the way, correct. That is correct. The next one is an A321. There is Delta. Madman asks, Pip, where on your trip back to Tucson does the weather pop and get hot, or is it a gradual increase? At this point, it's like when I get into work at 7, Madman, it's, I don't know, like 80 degrees. And then it just goes up from there. Win 19, greetings from Orange County. Grew up in San Diego, former airline route planner. What? I'm a former flight dispatcher. I want your job. Former route planner. You were in network planning, Gwen? That's a job I've wanted. Do you love plane spotting, Camilla? At San Diego, the A350 and the 777, even seen a 747. That's awesome. You know what, Camilla? I've seen a 747 myself. Before I started live streaming, I was a plane spotter, and I worked for the airline, so I'd fly over to the different airports, and I actually watched the 747 land here when British Airways was. Yeah, nothing like a triple-digit day in Las Cruces, Charles. I just remind myself, the way I look at this, Charles, I say to myself, I'm in prison right now, and with good behavior, I'll be out of prison in 4 months. Oh, you worked for American West? Sweet. That's awesome, Gwen. Yeah, I definitely want your job. Long time ago. Yeah. Long time ago, for sure. I wouldn't say like long as in 50 years ago. Oh, nice, Camilla. PSA Steve was a plane spotter. Long time ago. Love the aviation biz. So I was a flight dispatcher for almost 4.5 years for Breeze and Envoy, and then I started working in airport operations. Eric, what's happening, man? Eric says, we hit 114 at Mesa Gateway yesterday. Oh, how nice. Eric, that is disgusting. Ugh. Dude, that is the worst. That is the worst. Well, good thing I'm in San Diego then, Robert. Yeah, I try not to think about it, but I can't when you work outside. I will admit. Dang, PSA Steve. The 35 millimeter, last time I had a 35 millimeter camera was 2002. 2002 was the last time I had a 35 millimeter camera. Matthew says it's 76 degrees. Oh, nice, PSA Steve. I bet LAX was fun back in the day. Yeah, so here's the deal. I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy, but when it gets above 90 degrees, I don't care whether it's a dry 90 or a humid 90. It's hot, and I don't like it. So there we go. Amen. That's all I have to say about that. Camilla, you like Carlsbad? Yeah, it would be fun to work at Carlsbad Airport in Palomar Airport. That's a nice area, Camilla. I bet it's fun seeing all those private jets. Southwest Airlines taking off here. What time is it? 10:50. So Japan Airlines, next 20 minutes, 25 minutes. What is my itinerary for next week? Yo, Luis Garcia. Nifty 50-50. It's already 93 degrees in Phoenix, and I usually will live stream in Phoenix or Tucson and then rotate here in San Diego, but when it gets this hot, nifty 50-50, I definitely hard pass on Phoenix and Tucson. What's up, Luis? That's all I have to say about that. Oh, you live near it? So Gwen, this summer, KLM actually started flying here in May, and they're actually going to be arriving around 12 today. And then Copa starts flying here next week, and then you've got your usual internationals, British Airways, Japan Airlines, and Lufthansa, and our Canadian friends. Florida won again, Tim? Holy moly. Amazing, Feather Jensen. Holy moly. Yeah. There it is, Florida won. Whee! Florida won. Oh, you're going to Boston? Wow, awesome, Camilla. That sounds like a lot of fun. Good for you. Boston. That I was actually thinking of Boston. In fact, Camilla, I was like, I got to go someplace cool, like cold, or at least cool temperature-wise. What's up, Kevin? Just got back from work at UPS. Good for you, bud. Here comes our next arrival from Southwest Airlines. Panama, huh? I don't know how I feel about that, Luis. Oh, you know what? I could have been down, but that was a special livery.
Well, isn't that special?
Florida won. We did restart 413. We had the encoder overheat on the computer again. So I realized I was thinking about something. When I fly out here, I usually rent an SUV, and I hide the computer back in the SUV, so you can't really, the sun can't get to it. So I need like a sunshade for the truck, because my truck is great, but I need a sunshade. Hey, what's up, Sun King? Stopping by for a few minutes. Thanks for leaving a like and subscribing. Nifty 50, I'm glad you found this stream. Most live streams of airports don't usually have an awesome view of the runway like this one does. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, this is pretty unique. And thanks to Laurel Street Parking Garage for allowing us to be up here. So thanks to Laurel Street Parking Garage. Many thanks. Many thanks. Hey, Timothy, thanks for saying hi. Welcome in. My name's Pip. Nice to meet you. Hello from northern Oklahoma. Well, welcome in. I used to live in the Dallas area. So thanks for tuning in. Welcome in, everybody. Sorry about the technical issues earlier. We're down, but not out. We're kind of like the Edmonton Oilers. We don't have any action right now. You're about in Blackwell, about 50 miles south of Wichita. Ooh, I love Wichita. That's great, Timothy Bradfield. Wichita is one of my favorite smaller metropolitan areas. I'm going to preemptively switch my battery here, just in case. Stand by. And we're back. I had to switch it up so it doesn't die when KLM or Japan lands. And an A321neo from United is next over our heads. All right, Camilla. I understand. Well, thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time, and safe travels to Boston. Steven, how are ya? Great to see you. We'll see you next time, Camilla. Thanks everybody for hitting the thumbs up button, liking, subscribing. Thanks for your contributions. Thank you, Batman. Remind me, Steven, when is that new your knee surgery? Sun King says Japan should be here shortly. Roger that. Thank you, Sun King. Sun King, sunshine, a lot of sun in the air. Christian, what's up, man? You missed the last couple of... Holy cow, look at this sharp-looking jet here. This looks like a Gulfstream, but it's like silver and black. It's like an Oakland Raiders jet. Pretty dope. Christian, I was going to say, you missed the last couple of broadcasts. We had ops doing runway inspections twice. That Southwest, I think, might be a charter or something, or because it's been there for a while. Yeah, it's a sharp-looking jet. Sup, Paige? What's up? I like your name, Sup, Paige. Japan Airlines will be here, yeah, in just a few minutes. Hey, Mark Bright. Glad to hear you got a good swim in, man. Another warm 26 Celsius, yeah. Mark, we had the computer go down due to the bright sunshine. There was zero cloud cover when I started the show. So it was sad. It was very sad. Icebird 757, greetings from Huntington Beach. Love San Diego, looks like a great channel to watch from home. Well, Icebird, thanks so much for tuning in to Pips Planespotting Live. Welcome to episode 325. Great to have you here in San Diego. Sun King says Raiders winning it all. That's true, you can dream. There's nothing wrong with dreaming, as United or Alaska's about to land here with their MAX. Oh, actually, it's United Max. Excuse me. Graziano Ramos del Silva, bem-vindo a programa from Brazil. Yeah, close to 10,000 subscribers, Tom. Pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Very close. I think we can get it by the end of July, actually. So thank you, everybody, for tuning in, liking, and subscribing, being a part of the action. Oh, thanks for my Portuguese. My parents lived in Brazil, and ERB has taught me a few things. Rob Paradise, what's up? They do appear close to each other. That is 100% truth. Hey, Martin Mayfield, back from the walk. Exercise and plain spot. What's up, Brian Lloyd? Thanks for saying hi. Happy Tuesday afternoon to you. $63 years old. That's phenomenal. If you're just joining us, welcome into Pip's Planespotting Live. I'm Pip. Nice to meet you. Pip the pilot is our little friend, or mascot, so to speak, in the left-hand corner. Oh, like number 63. Roger that. No, Mark, no fog today, so definitely a lot less planes lining up. No ground delays or anything crazy, so no, Mark. Thankfully. Awesome, Tom. That's pretty great. If we had the show kept going, we probably would have gotten to 300. But our computer encoder had other plans. As is sometimes. At least I'll never have to worry about the computer freezing up in a blizzard. Kind of a pun. B. Guzman, where is Southwest going? They are going to... not Portland, but Austin, Texas on a 737-700. Rob Paradise says, I spoke to a pilot while at Minneapolis and he felt the maintenance procedures at Delta were tops compared to the others. Very interesting. I'll have to get some mechanics friends from Delta, see what they think. No, that's, well, that's true, Tom. Although they do have op specs for Mexico. Southwest Airlines 737 MAX 8 landing now. We did have, at the beginning of the broadcast, Hawaiian take off to Honolulu on their A330, which is pretty rad. Hawaii's further southwest. That is geographically accurate. Thank you, everybody, tuning in. Yo, Bomoy, what's up? Godzilla, King of the Monsters. Is Air France arriving yet? No, but KLM will be. Gwyn19 says Alaska Airlines from DCA looks like it's 10 minutes out. Thank you, Gwyn. And yeah, I try and broadcast on my days off because I do work full-time in airport operations, so I broadcast on my days off. Japan Airlines is next, Tim says, so I guess we better sound the heavy alert, Tim. Ugh. Dreamliner is next. Thank you, Tim Arnold. What's up? 737-800 Angel. Good to see you back. How is Santa Barbara? You know, I'd like to do a live show from Santa Barbara. It's a cool airport near the ocean. Not too far. Cool little terminal. Yubamoy, you've always been considered an international airport because before that you had Lufthansa, you also had Japan, you have British Airways. So once the new terminal gets done too, that'll help things too, and attracting more international flights. Oh, yeah, I see Japan. It's about 90 seconds away. Oh, they fly the A220 to Santa Barbara? That is sweet. I didn't know that. I did not know that. British Airways has been at San Diego for a long time, says Benjamin Denowith. We got double Alaska departures. Waiting for our Japan Airlines. Japan Airlines in 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Our first of two 787s in the next hour. We got a Tuesday twin spin. Oh, look at it. It's right there. Hello. She's a beauty. Yeah, PSA Steve have not had the opportunity, but it's on my bucket list. So if I see a weather forecast that shows easterly winds or low ceilings, I might do it. I just might do it. I'd love to see reverse ops. All right, our next departure here shortly will be Boeing 737-900, the 100 years of Boeing livery, special livery. Oh, it actually did take 90 seconds? Good timing, good guess. I'm in tune with my internal clock. I'm like Kramer from Seinfeld. So thank you all for joining us on episode 325. So I'm going to take a look at the forecast for San Diego. It's a high probability we'll either do a night stream Sunday or Monday, or a midday stream on Monday. I'm going to look at Phoenix just for the heck of it. If it's in the 90s, I might consider it since there's shade. But most likely we'll be back here next week. All right, Sun King, have a great day. Great to see you. We'll catch you next time. Safe travels. Alaska takeoff, and then we get another Alaska in a MAX, and then we got an Alaska E-175 taking off. Heather Jansen says KLM flying over Palm Springs. Thank you for that update. Some T-34s, huh? I will keep an eye out. Oh, is Sky Harbor your favorite? Well then, Timothy, you'll have to tune in. We did live streams until the beginning of June, or late May. And we'll be back there, of course, when it gets cooler, back in September and October. We'll be live for about an hour longer, at least. And then I gotta actually get back home relatively soon because I live in Tucson, Arizona, which means I'm driving back. So I got to get back and get ready for bed by the time I get there because I got work tomorrow at 7 a.m. But we'll be back next week unless something crazy happens or I get sick. I am looking at the naval base. I'm looking for him 737. With the cloud cover, it's kind of tough. I don't It's hard to see them. But I am looking. Hey, Pip. Pip Pip Hooray from Pete's Pedals and Plays. Thanks for the letter P. Today's show is sponsored by the letter P. Alaska Airlines from Washington, D.C. It is pretty impressive, Tom, for sure. Oh, we got the train coming by the coaster. No honking necessary. Oh, there's a honk. They're watching the broadcast. What do we got next for us? Let's take a look. I did say I lived in Tucson. That is correct. That is correct. Next arrival is a Southwest 2417 from Denver on a 737 MAX 8. Then behind them will be American 2034 from DFW. Then, Moxie 542 and A22300 from Breeze Airways from Cincinnati. Yep, I live in Tucson, so I make the drive 400 miles, 430 miles one way. Very cool, 737. There's the Max from Denver. Yeah, it is quite a drive. Well, hopefully I can bring this. I'm just trying to build it into a side channel, side business. So any contributions and long watchings are appreciated. Thanks everybody for hitting the thumbs up button. And thank you again to C5 Allen and Madman Remote Aviation Scott and 619. Thank you to they call me 413. Thank you to Travis Michaels. Thank you to Vic Victor. Thank you to Victor and Del Mar. Yeah, I'm going to drive very slow today. Yep. There you go, Tim. You're on it. You're the man. Well, Tim, I'll have to be tracking you tomorrow. No, you haven't missed it, Pete. I actually don't think it flies on Tuesdays here. Thank you, Trucker Norm. I appreciate it. Stay healthy. Hey, Peter Wall. Good evening from Bolton, UK. Jerry! That was the sound of the trolley going by, but again, there are two sets of rail lines. There's the coaster rail line for Amtrak coaster, and then also the MTS trolley light rail. Here comes American 321 from Dallas, landing shortly. There it is. Ron G, hi from India. How are you? Thank you so much, Ron G, for saying hi and saying hello from India. Yeah, my calf's definitely got some sunburn. Pete, that sounds like a direct question. That's a direct phone call. United Airlines, the United Express, the E-175, going to Los Angeles. Yeah, so the 757 Icebird is I think it was a charter, New Pacific for, yes. So there's actually two 757s. There's one you might be able to see over there if I zoom in all the way. And then there's one over here from Delta Airlines. What's up, Joe? No fog this morning, Joe. In fact, when I woke up, it was already clearing out, the cloud cover from overnight. Yeah, our 757 is going to be taking off shortly. Oh, and there's Moxie. There it is with her blue butt. Thank you, Nifty 50. I hope you're as here often as I am too. Thanks so much. Oh, MPA 757, that's awesome. Nice, Icebird. You were the parts guy? Sweet. I was a flight dispatcher for Envoy and then Breeze Airways. Oh, I can hear those engines for the 757 already. A pencil? You mean a 757, Angel? I sure do. Sure do. All right, our 757-300's ready to roll. Turning onto the runway, it'll be a turn and burn. There it is, making its appearance. Thank you, Hans. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, it's getting off the runway. Never mind. Never mind. It crossed the runway, and this Alaska 175 is landing. Probably good to get off the runway because, yeah. Oh, you worked from JetBlue from 2004 to 2020. Nice. Yeah. Very cool, Icebird. Awesome, man. Love hearing that. So I think the 757 made the right move by not taking the runway. That was a good move. So we have arrivals from Delta 552 and A321neo from JFK. Then it's Air Canada CRJ 900 from Vancouver. And then we have Air Canada 1093 from Toronto. So back-to-back Canadians. KLM looks like it's about 20 minutes out. on descent. Yeah, double shot of Canadians. Hans, no, the camera's not static today. It's hard. So the sun is burning up my laptop, so I have to hide my laptop. There goes an A321neo above our heads. So long story short, no, it's not static. We do have a double shot Timotheus. You know, Icebird 757. I'd like to start my own airline. You can come work for me any day. I do not work for Breeze anymore. I actually work in airport operations. So I'm an airside operations officer at an airport. Air Canada.
For Canada. For Canada.
No. Double shot of Air Canada. All right, I've got my first employee, Icebird 757. Sweet. I sure go around. There's Air Canada CRJ 900. Oh, you can make out the wake vortices. That's rad. That's fantastic. Oh, you were in airport ops at Kelly Field from... Oh, nice. Hey, and you know what, Tom? We hit 9,700 subscribers. So thanks, everybody, for liking and subscribing. I appreciate all of you so very much. Looks like we got a Challenger 600. Feather Jensen says American Airlines from Philly coming in after the two Air Canadas. Yes. Tom, it is fantastic news. That was one of my goals for this trip, was to at least get to 9,700, Tom, so that is a goal met. There is another lovely Air Canada 220. More and more sporty. I think it's because the winds have picked up maybe a little bit. Icebird 757, I try and stream on my off days whenever possible. I am going to probably be taking a little bit of an airport live streaming break in July and August, since the heat starts to pick up. But we'll be back. We'll do different live streams. We'll do flight simulator streams, and we'll do what's wrong with my airspace streams. And but I try and stream on my days off, which are usually Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So next week we'll probably be here. Well, we'll be here Monday for sure. And I think it'll probably be towards the afternoon or evening. But yeah. Raleigh, Dubai. Nifty 50. Southwest says hub is a dirty word. There is American Airlines from Philly. KLM looks like it's number 3 for arrival. Yeah, see, Joe says hub is a dirty word. American using all of that runway. Yeah, big and... Oh, we get another Delta 757 sneaking in here. All right. Yeah, Iceberg 757. It would be nice if San Diego had some more cloud cover. That's all I ask. Because my computer starts to get hot. I did order a laptop cover, so hopefully that'll work. Yeah, for Southwest, hub is a dirty word, Nifty 5050. They don't like hubs, calling it hubs, because their model is direct. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Tim. That's the same 757. I forgot. Thank you, Tim. 757-300. I'm getting a little tired. There you go, Tom. Joe, explain why a hub is a dirty word. I think KLM is number 2. Nah, Jerry, Qantas does not fly here, sadly. Richard, hello from the UK. Flew into San Diego in July 2015 for a 2-week vacation. Amazing place. I agree, Richard, which is why I come here often on my days off. So I drive from Tucson, 430 miles one way. So thanks everybody who contributes to make these trips possible. As little as 99 cents you can send. Point to point. There you go, PSA Steve. Joe would like to call, says Southwest call them mega stations. San Diego is not a mega station. Thank you, Joe. I'm going to zoom out my camera a little bit. There we go. Just a little bit. Breeze always has the sunscreen nose. Well, here is Breeze. It'll be the next landing. And then KLM, so we better sound the heavy alert. On Sunday? That depends, Tim. I might be in San Diego. You'll have to send me an email and give me a heads up. Look at the, yeah, Breeze has got the white nose. There it is. Breeze Airways 22300. Let's see if it hits the aiming point. Not quite. Fairly close, though. And there is KLM, the big 787 beauty. Frontier's going to sneak in here and take off. I hope it's a turn and burn with an A320neo. We'll see, Tim. Like I said, if Phoenix isn't too hot next week, I might do a live stream from there. But I did say our next broadcast would be commercial free, thanks to everybody's contributions. I know, you can't see the white nose, darn it. Sorry, Hans. All right, KLM, 30 seconds. It's nice to see a little bit early. Here it comes! Awesome, we hit 100 likes. Hey, what's up, Cavetta? How is the orange OC? Oh, look at that. The shadow following it. That's pretty rad. That was perfect. Silky smooth touchdown. Well done. Yeah, Tom, that's a highlight reel. That'll get reposted, re-upped. I don't speak any Dutch, Jerry. I speak a very tiny bit of Spanish and Portuguese. Jeremy Hubble. I know, I remember. I actually icebird when I worked for Envoy. I would fly on my days off, and I remember seeing the 747 here. Yeah, it was great times. Oh, they used to bring the DC-10 too? Nice. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to try something a little bit different, so bear with me here. I'm going to take my camera, so I'm going to be super lazy. It's not an earthquake. I'm just being super lazy right now. All right. There we go. I'm trying to turn it around so you can see the view from the other side. There we go. Okay. I think that works out just fine for a little bit. See, and now you get the front of him. Eventually, I will have two cameras up here, but right now, I only have one tripod and actually one camera working right now. So now you see them all arriving. Maybe you'll see me getting a haircut too. So we'll be here for a little bit longer, and then we got to get out of here. So our next arrival is Southwest and a 737-700, and then 175 from San Jose. Yeah, super close. We are super close. It's like probably, I don't know, 50, 75 feet. There you can see it in the distance. I'm just kind of tired and exhausted, so I went the lazy approach. It's a nice day, it's just the sun is super bright. For sure. Good question, Tom. So there is Southwest from Orlando, and then we should have an E-175 that's next. After that E-175 will be Alaska Airlines from Boston. Monsieur, bonjour. Yeah, the I-5 freeway. This is a hub of activity. Yoba Moy, yeah. We're a little far from Tijuana, but I have thought about heading down to Tijuana. Here comes the E-175 from San Jose. It is, yeah. You know, Richard, the glide slope is about 0.5% steeper, and definitely a lot of banking for sure. It's a fun airport, a challenging one to fly into. Thank you everybody for liking and subscribing. Medical emergency at Terminal 2. Uh-oh. Boston from Alaska is next. Or Alaska from Boston. Yeah, I'm definitely pretty tired. Definitely turd. What's up, Southpaw? How are ya? Good to see you. Greetings from Milwaukee. Here comes Alaska Airlines. All right, Tom, have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, it's pretty dang close. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I got to get back on the road, and I don't want the sun to take the energy out of me. I got a 6.5 hour drive ahead of me. So, yeah, we'll talk to you later, and we'll plan for right now, plan on being here, unless we decide on Phoenix or some other exciting locale. We'll plan on being here next Monday evening. Scott, glad to see you at Tuesday show. Thank you so much. We'll be here next Monday. I said Tuesday, but I meant next Monday. Thank you, Treasure Maze. Thank you, Scott. Next Monday, we'll do it in the evening. We might do Sunday. We might be here Sunday. Otherwise, it'll be Monday. So we look forward to that. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Consider contributing to the channel. Also, don't forget we have brand new merchandise available for sale. The link is below. T-shirts are on sale right now. I think most of them are $19.99, and the hat is $27.99 plus shipping. So everything goes to the channel, a portion of the sale. Thanks, Tim. Safe travels to Denver. Thanks, Az. Thanks for pushing through. Thanks, everybody. And now I get to play my favorite sound effects, my favorite part of the show. Thanks, Feather. Great meeting everybody, and congrats. We hit 9,700 subscribers. So close to 10,000. We're going to get it before the end of July. Thanks, C5 Allen. Take care, and thanks for your contribution. Thanks to Victor Franco, Vic Victor, Mattman, Ramona Aviation, Captain Scott, 619 Camp, Travis Michaels, 413. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great time. Be kind to each other. And if we don't talk before then, we'll see you next week. See ya. Bye.
I'm gonna think about dropping him a thank you note.
I got a lot of problems with you people. So you're gonna hear about it.
I just shit my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my pants. not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe?
Omaha! Omaha! I got a lot of problems with you people. Now you're gonna hear about it. Get to the chopper! Get to the chopper!
Well, isn't that special?
I can ship my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my pants.
You stay classy, San Diego.
Boom goes the dynamite.
It is rare as a Stradivarius.
Hi, everybody! Hi, everybody!
I want to think about dropping him a thank you note.
Get to the chopper!
I could have used a little more cowbell. I could have used a little more cowbell.
Hi, everybody!
I can ship my pants for free.
Wow, I just may ship my pants.
Good manners are the glue of society.
You stay classy, San Diego.
It is rare as a Stradivarius.
Boom goes the dynamite.